Howie Lindsey Publisher It's been too long since I dished out a dose of the good, bad and uglies, so let's not waste any time. Gail Kamenish GOOD It was good to see rightful order return to the Governor's Cup game as Louisville crushed Kentucky in an impressive display of offensive firepower. The most remarkable stat from Saturday's 4,417 win over Kentucky. No punts. Louisville's 27-point win is its largest margin of victory in the series since 2006, when the Cardinals beat the Wildcats 5,928. Bad. How bad is that no punting thing for Kentucky's defense? Louisville's offense was so successful that they didn't have to punt for only the second time in school history versus an FBS opponent. The only other time the Cardinals didn't have to punt versus Pittsburgh in 2005. Ugly. Kentucky's behavior in the Governor's Cup game was downright ugly. It's not the first time a Mark Stoops team has come into this game with the intent to start a fight. Remember 2014 and 2016. But back to Saturday. Sure, Louisville players participated in the pushing and shoving after the initial provocation by Kentucky's Jordan Jones, but there is a big difference between pushing someone who just headbutted you, which is what Lamar Jackson did, and tackling someone after the play is dead, throwing a trash can at someone or slinging someone to the turf after the play is over. Even Kentucky's most ardent supporters in the media admitted they were embarrassed by UK players' behavior. Good. I'm glad the Louisville coaches kept the Louisville players on the sideline. Had they let them loose to go join in the scrum on Kentucky's sideline, I fear we would have seen an all-out brawl like the one that ended the Clemson-South Carolina game a few years back. That would have been even uglier. Good. It's great to see Louisville volleyball have so much success in year one of the Dan Bus Boom Kelly era. The Cards won a share of the ACC title and celebrated a bid to the NCAA tournament. Bad. Louisville sent Purdue to the foul line 32 times Tuesday night. THIRTYTWO. Now, we can all agree that some of those were suspect calls and the total was tilted a bit because Louisville's fouls in the final minute, but the final foul discrepancy was 3,214. Louisville can't have that much foul trouble on the bigs and hope to beat a good team. Ugly. Louisville's freshmen clearly weren't ready for the big-time environment. They finished the game 1 for 12 shooting in a total of more than 30 minutes on the court between them. Freshman bigs were launching shots from the perimeter during a crucial point in the game, and that sincerely hurt. Bad. It was also tough to see how ineffective Quentin Snyder was against Purdue. His shooting percentage was off, no doubt, but he also had some critical errors at the end of the half and end of the game. I know Snyder is better than he played Tuesday night, and I'm hoping for a big season for him. Good. At WASNT. All bad up in West Lafayette. Louisville out-rebounded a giant Purdue team, and Louisville's three-point defense was fantastic against a team known for shooting their foes out of the gym. Good. One more good note. VJ King probably had his best game as a Cardinal on the offensive end. There is still room for growth on defense, certainly, but King was slashing and scoring at a very high level versus a Purdue team that isn't bad defensively. If Louisville can have King and Dang Ottle go off in the same game, the Cardinals are a top 15 team. If Dang, King and Q all have good shooting games in the same game, I think Louisville could beat any team in the country. Good. Louisville soccer plays for a spot in the College Cup Friday night at Lynn Stadium on Louisville's campus. Here was their celebration after last Sunday's Sweet 16 win over Colgate. Good. We have witnessed one of the greats in college football history. Not only is he rushing for 1,000s of yards, he's also one of the highest-rated passers in the nation. Good. It's great to see Traven Young back on a football field. And even better to see him be successful. He was awarded the Brian Piccolo Award for the ACC this season as the ACC's most inspiring player.